three. It's in. She is on fire right now on the Grand Star Sports Network. We thank you all for tuning in with us here this afternoon. This is Kevin Hensley alongside Audrey Colvin, who'll be running our production over here to my left. And you are watching GramStarSports.com. You're in the right place for Robbinsville and Hiwassee varsity basketball action here on this Thursday night in a very rainy Graham County. There's a good chance the high school might actually just come out of the foundation and float right down Sweetwater. It has rained a ton up here today. Fans, we're glad you're inside with us for the evening. However, hope a lot of you have tuned in. I'm sure some of the fans that were planning on being here might have got pushed away by the weather. Nonetheless, we will go forward. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the opening tip-off, so let's step aside and thank our sponsors that help make these telecasts possible all year long. We'll be back with the national anthem and opening introductions and girls action on the way in about 2 minutes on GramStarSports.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Robbinsville High School. Tonight's conference matchup between the Hiwassee Eagles and your Robbinsville. And this time for a basement in the county of the Island Country with our national anthem. And now introducing our starting lineups. First of this version of Hiwassee and the Lady Eagles. Number 12, Lindsay Payne. Number 11, Kane L. Number 13, Brooklyn High. Number 15, Olivia McNabb. And number 33, Sky Taylor. And now, introducing the starting lineup for Robbinsville Ladies. Number 4, Clan Barlow. Number 21, Wayne Bruce. Number 23, Liz Carpenter. Number 24, Sylvia White. And number 44, Aubrey Whiteshot.
All right, fans, we're back. We're live. We're rocking. It's opening tip-off time here in Graham County. Big block right off the bat by Aubrey Wachacha. And we're underway. Pass down the floor to Carpenter. Boy, it's happening right off the bat here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Get our graphics up and running here in just a moment. Glad that all of you are with us here on this dreary Thursday night. We'll try to keep you entertained here inside the gymnasium, however. And ball being passed around here by the Eagles inside to Brinkley Payne. And Olivia McNabb bumped by Liz Carpenter to interrupt those proceedings. Three-point attempt by Waddy out of the corner is going to be no good. Rebounded by Brinkley Payne. And here comes Brooklyn Hyde, sophomore point guard for Hiwassee Dam. Scott Taylor inside to Payne, outside pass to Katie McNabb. And that'll knot it up at 2-2. The Eagles come into this one tonight, fans, with a record of 12-3 on the season. Robbinsville, of course, 11-2 after defeating Swain County handily on Tuesday night. Carpenter tries a two, and it's going to come up a little empty. Katie McNabb there to pull it down. And Aubrey Rachacha can't get it, but Claire Barlow can. She'll fly up the floor, around, and drop it in. Two for Barlow, coast to coast, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. And a fling by Payne. Rebound, nothing doing. Delaney Brooms will get her first board of the night. Carpenter outside. It'll be a three-pointer, but she's not going to make it. Rebound will be reeled in by Scott Taylor. And ball stolen away. And plucked away again. Well, they're just trading it back and forth. Unique way to do it, I guess. Two-pointer will miss as well. And whistle blows us out of bounds. Last touched by Robbinsville. 4-2 score here in the opening quarter. Wachacha will steal away the inbound. Claire Barlow up the floor. And Olivia McNabb, 1,000-point scorer as of Tuesday night, we might add. Goes up the floor and rebounds her own shot. And two from Taylor. 4-4 here in the first quarter, 5:05 left to play in the segment. Carpenter can't find it. Brooms will get it off the roll and can't get it herself. Wachacha's two is going to be nipped by Olivia McNabb. Two-point shot will miss. Wachacha's got the board. 4:30 to play here in the first quarter. Inbound coming. Brooms on the baseline. And how about that shot off the inbound by Abby Ware in the game now for Robbinsville. Right off the bat, she pays dividends. 6-4. Advantage the Lady Knights. If you're just joining us, the Robbinsville Black Knights picked up a junior varsity victory before we went live, 46-28. We'll try to break down the scoring leaders as quick as we can. Of course, pregame preparations for this, we get a little busy. Can't crunch the numbers, but we'll do it for you at halftime. Ware off the inbound, two more. And a timeout called by Hiwassee Dam. We'll step aside with them here on the Gramstar Sports Network. 3:59 left here in the first quarter. Hiwassee Dam just burned its first time out of the evening, and we welcome you back to Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley, Audrey Colvin, and somewhere amidst the sea of humanity on the floor, Fayla Welch getting some shots for you for the Gramstar, our weekly production here in Robbinsville, North Carolina. Graham County's hometown newspaper since 1955. Couple of fresh bodies on the floor we haven't mentioned. Bentley Rigg is number 50 in the game. Anna Williams has checked in since the timeout. Abby Ware running point now with Claire Barlow getting a breather. And a high throw that Riggins cannot get to. Sky Taylor will retrieve it. It'll be Avery McNabb throwing it in. It's our first of 3 straight home games for Robbinsville. We'll be here tomorrow night for conference action. It'll be Cherokee tomorrow night. And, of course, on Tuesday, we'll host the Murphy Bulldogs. Season is already beginning to wind down as McNabb dumps 2. And staying nipping on the heels of the Lady Knights are the Lady Eagles. Drive inside by Brooms will draw the foul. Good work here on GramstarSports.com. And she will miss her first opportunity. Looking at the book from the JV game, it looks like Isaac Collins and Nathan Frederick both were the leading scorers, 16 points apiece in that victory. Frederick went nuts on Tuesday night, scored 30 against the Swain County Maroon Devils. Lateral down the floor, nothing doing. Brooms is out. Surrey Waddy back in the game to run on the wing. Robbinsville leading 8-6. Ware will pass it to Waddy. Corner 2 for Carpenter, not going to get it. Anna Williams rebounds and a jump ball. She gets entangled with Brooklyn Taylor. Brooklyn Hyde, I beg your pardon. Taylor's, Hyde's, McNabb's. And Brooklyn Hyde will pluck the ball away. And the putback by McNabb is going to be no good as well. But Dusty Snyder calls a foul under the basket. McNabb will get her first trip to the line tonight. Abby Ware, keep track at home, was charged with the foul. That's the second one of the ball game for Robbinsville. The Lady Eagles already have 3. And she'll split the bill, 1 for 2, 1 point ball game here in the first quarter. Rebound by Ware. And lane violation will turn it back over to Hiwassee Dam. Shots up. This could go for the lead. It's not going to do that. Instead, Liz Carpenter will pull down the rebound. Claire Barlow back in there, drives in and gets her 4th points of the night. 10-7 advantage Lady Knights. McNabb in, can't finish the shot. Rushed it a little too much. How about Avery McNabb cleaning up the garbage? And it's a 1 point ball game once again. And that shot misses as well. Robbinsville struggling from the field here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Barlow. Inbound is stolen away by Ware. Shot connects. Well, Abby Ware has put 6 points on the scoreboard in relief. She's accounting for literally half of Robbinsville's offense at the moment. In her non-starting role tonight, Wachacha and McNabb are entangled on a junk ball. Possession will stay with Hiwassee Dam. And a basket from the Eagles with 55 seconds to go. Back and forth tussle continues. Abby Ware will kick it over to Brooms. And Wachacha inside. Didn't like her look. Nobody guarding Waddy on the perimeter, and she made them pay. Good look by Wachacha. 15-11 with 28 seconds to go. And Ware steals it away again, but under pressure from Brinkley Payne. It goes out of bounds, 18 seconds to play. Ware to Riggins. She shoots it with 8 seconds to play and finds pay dirt. Everybody contributing here in the first quarter. And Brooms at the buzzer is going to throw it up as a desperation. And it won't get the job done. 17-11. We'll be right back on GramStarSports.com. Second quarter set to tip off 17-11. Lady Knights are on the Gramstar Sports Network. Rebound by Riggins, and can't get the shot up. Brinkley Payne, will get the rebound, but Arrow Ware takes it away and gets 2. Wow, Ware has been a house of fire here in the first half. 3 steals, 8 points. A rebound and an assist already in relief. McNabb's 2. She'll get fouled from behind by Bentley Riggins. And McNabb will go to the line. McNabb will miss both. And Katie McNabb took a hard, nasty fall inside after that. She'll run back up the floor, Pepford and shoe leather, and that's 2 from Olivia McNabb. Eagles trail by 6. Brooklyn Hyde on the transition basket will change that. Eagles trail by 4. Riggins can't find the basket, and a foul called. Nab thrown down hard. Riggins with their second foul already. Two from McNabb again. 6-0 run for Hiwassee Dam here in the second quarter. And they've trimmed it to a 2-point deficit. Waddy to Carpenter, inside layup. She'll use the glass for the assistance. Thank you very much. Give the assist to Waddy, her first of the night. Carpenter with just 4 points. She only had 6 against Swain County on Tuesday, so hoping to get her offensive production back up tonight. She is one of the top scorers for this Robbinsville offense. And Katie McNabb looking all right after that hard fall in the paint. How about a three-pointer? Or 2, I beg your pardon. We are tied. Thought they called a 3. It was actually a 2. Brooms and Brooklyn Hyde exchange a not so pleasant look. Ball's turned over to the Eagles. Right here below us, Brooklyn Hyde will inbound it. She's got to have somebody to throw it to, though. And looks like Scott Taylor's going to take the charge. Excuse me, it'll be Katie McNabb. Hyde's 3 is going to be in and out. Holy tamale. And Brinkley Payne takes a hard shot to the floor as well. A lot of banging bodies here in the first half on this hardwood in Graham County. Second foul of the ball game called on Aubrey Wachacha. McNabb won't be able to do much with that. Too much hand fighting going on. Another jump ball called. Multiple casualties that time, Carpenter and Payne. And now possession will be Robbinsville's here in the second quarter. And Eagles pressing. Robbinsville undaunted. Brooms will help finish off the break of it. How about that last second pass to Carpenter? Foul called on Sky Taylor. Carpenter will go to the charity stripe. Carpenter is a perfect trip to the line. 2 for 2. Lioness back ahead by 2. .5:23 to play in the first half. Payne inside feed to Olivia McNabb. Will be off the side of the rim. Putback will draw a foul. And it will be on Liz Carpenter. That's her first. And McNabb connects. Heat's on here tonight, fans. It's a shootout here in Robbinsville. 23-23 if she makes this one. And she does. We're tied again. Abigail Ware will bring the ball up the floor. Kick it high, a little too high for Liz Carpenter. And it'll be a turnover to the Lady Eagles. Almost took out our camera person over in the corner. I think Fayla will be all right if she gets whacked with the ball. Don't know if that Nikon 3500 will be. Brooklyn Hyde for the go-ahead. 4:50 to play here in the second quarter, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Carpenter, 2 in response, will trickle around the horn. Can't get the job done. Ware's putback will, Wachacha's after Ware's missed putback. Beg your pardon. How about that for 2 from Aubrey Wachacha? And hard to believe I'm about to say this. That's her first points of the ball game. And 2 more in response from the Eagles. 27-25 with 4:17 left in the first half. Carpenter can't get the board. Rebound by Brinkley Payne. Nobody to stop Sky Taylor. And the Eagles are up by 4. Well, Hiwassee Dam would not be denied here in this second quarter. Ball's loose, stolen away by Brooklyn Hyde. Good look across. Katie McNabb's 2 off the side of the rim. Brooms has it. Quick chunk down the floor. Nobody to stop Liz Carpenter. And I believe a timeout will be called by Lucas Ford. We'll step aside here on GramStarSports.com. As we're back live, being inbound for Sky Taylor. Brooklyn Hyde. Nobody's there to stop it for Robbinsville. They're just going to set up on the other end. 3:35 to play in the first half. Well, offense has not been a problem tonight for either squad, as you can see. Both teams in double digits for both of the segments so far. That's a good sign. Brooms rebounds it. Comes out of heavy traffic. She'll circle in on the right side. And it's broken up. Last touched by Claire Barlow. Taylor across to Brooklyn Hyde. Nobody there to stop her trying to three. She'll just casually drop it into the bank. How about that? And the Lady Eagles are up by 5 at the moment. And ball broken up by Taylor and McNabb. Lady Eagles only dressed out 9, I beg your pardon, for tonight's varsity girls matchup. And a corner shot by Waddy for 3. Robbinsville now down by 2. Waddy has 6 points tonight. Both of hers have come from outside the arc to get there. McNabb dribbles, drives, can't get it, put back by Hyde, a little wide. Junk ball, possession stays with the Lady Eagles. Katie McNabb for 3. And she connects. Boy, the Eagles have come to life here in the second quarter. 24 points already in the segment for Hiwassee Dam. Robbinsville has scored 13. Waddy 3 will try to help it, can't do it. And an offensive foul called on Aubrey Wachacha. That'll be her second of the night. Check that. That is her third, and it's a shooting foul at this point. 5 fouls already in the quarter for Robbinsville. Katie McNabb will get a chance to drop 2. If you missed us last night on Facebook Live, we were with you as the Hiwassee Dam Ranger, that's the middle school program, boys matchup against Robbinsville here in Graham County, the conference tournament finals. And Robbinsville prevailed in the title game. Have coverage on that next week's edition of the Graham Star. McNabb's 2 for 2 from the stripe, and I mean the Eagles are dominating here in the second quarter. 26 points to Robbinsville's 13. Barlow trying to make the magic happen. Can't do it. Eagles are just playing more aggressive at the moment, if I'm being frank. 2, put back by Avery McNabb. Foul called on Delaney Brooms. 1:45 left in the first half. And the lefty will miss her first. Offensive foul called on the rebound battle. Olivia McNabb charged with her second of the night. Abby Ware in for Claire Barlow. Bella Stiles has checked in for the Eagles. Waddy across half court. Gets it to Carpenter. Good dish to Bentley Riggins. Robbinsville wants to get ahead, no doubt, before halftime. Abby Ware trying to help the cause. Jump ball will be called. And that'll get it back to Robbinsville either way. Ware kicks it over to the right side. Senior Delaney Brooms. And there's Junior Carpenter inside to Riggins, who got it a little too close to the chin and couldn't handle it. Almost took out a fan from Snowbird, but they made it through unscathed. Oh, it's Steve and my apologies. Wow, how about that? Hang in. And finish it off. Rebound by Delaney Brooms. Nobody to stop Riggins. And that's two more. Riggins making them pay if they're not going to stay on her. 2 assists tonight for Delaney Brooms. 3-point ball game. Hayne to Stiles, across the horn to Brooklyn Hyde. She'll pop it up, can't get the job done. Riggins rebound quickly to Delaney Brooms. And nobody's going to slow her down, but she can't make the shot. Foul called. It's on Bella Stiles. 11 seconds to play here in the first half. That's only 14 fouls on Hiwassee Dam in this quarter, though. So it's not a shooting foul as of yet. Junk ball again. Waddy 3 will be in and out. Carpenter rebound. Foul called. Should be on Brinkley Payne. And Carpenter will make her first. Hiwassee Dam fans giving Carpenter up the road, and she responded in kind. Don't need to get into a jawing battle with the spectators. See anything like that here tonight. 1 of 2. Ware rebounds it. Carpenter at the buzzer. Can't finish the shot. And the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles will carry a 37-35 lead into halftime. We'll be back in 10 on GramstarSports.com. What's up, guys? Kevin Hensley with you here on GramstarSports.com. We want to let you know our stat leaders at halftime. We're about 2.5 minutes away from resumption of play. Robbinsville trails Hiwassee Dam after a hot second quarter from the Lady Eagles. It is 37-35 in favor of the visitors. But at the break for Robbinsville, Abby Ware leads the way with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 assist, and all that coming, of course, off the bench. Liz Carpenter, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Meanwhile, Surrey Waddy and Bentley Riggins, who's been a nice addition in the second quarter, has 6 points each. Fans, we'll be back in about 2 minutes with the second half of play. You're watching us right here on GramstarSports.com. We thank you for tuning in. Welcome back, fans, to Robbinsville High School. As you hear the halftime buzzer ring out across the gymnasium, Kevin Hensley, Audrey Colvin, and Fayla Welch all covering tonight's broadcast for you on behalf of the Graham Star. We are a subsidiary of Community Newspapers Incorporated, one of 24 under the company's umbrella, and we've been doing it since 1955. I put 8 back on the clock. Hiwassee Dam came out hot and heavy in the second quarter. Put up 26 points to Robbinsville's 18. It was a virtual shootout back and forth for a while. Hiwassee Dam pulled ahead. Showed a lot of fire, and you see the end result. We still got a lot of ball game to play, though. As Lady Knights sprint back onto the floor, we're going to get going with the third quarter. Inbound will come right here below us. Avery McNabb to Brooklyn Hyde. And inside, Katie McNabb will lose the ball out of bounds. And around the horn it goes. Sky Taylor to Brooklyn Hyde. Foul called on Delaney Brooms. One for two trip to the line, 38-35, HD. .7:22 to play. Carpenter hits one from inside. That'll look good. And that's first points of the second half for Robbinsville. Lady Knights still trail by one. Sky Taylor, and the rebound will be handled by Abby Ware. And that one will drop in as well for Carpenter. We're back ahead. How about that? Lady Knights have pulled back into the driver's seat. Give the assist to Delaney Brooms. 4 rebounds tonight for Ware. Brooklyn Hyde will kick it inside and is stolen away by Liz Carpenter. Her first steal of the night. And a hot dish to Delaney Brooms can't be handled. Mucho caliente. It is out of bounds. Avery McNabb, you see on the baseline, number 22. Well, you didn't see her. She come into frame after the fact. The younger sister of Peyton McNabb was, everyone knows, of course, McNabb made headlines last year in her senior season with the Lady Eagles, suffering a concussion. I guess a transgender player from Highland School. Boy, McNabb, Olivia McNabb, I beg your pardon, should qualify that, I suppose. Trying to turn a one-man wrecking crew down here to our right. Liz Carpenter's charged with a foul. And a little bit of discussion about it. Carpenter's trying to find out what she done wrong. And Peyton McNabb, as we were talking about, of course, has advocated for equality in women's sports since then. The younger sister, Avery, is a freshman. McNabb will make her first, ties it back up 39-all. Crowd on hand here tonight in Graham County. And the Eagles are back ahead as the seesaw battle continues. Gym will be packed and rocking tomorrow night for sure as the Cherokee Lady Braves and, of course, the boys teams will be here as well. It's a 4-game set. How about 2 onto the corner for Abby Ware? Give the assist to Brooms. Ware now with 10 points tonight. And that one will drop as well for the Eagles. 3-pointer, 2-point lead for Hiwassee Dam. And a travel called. 5:31 to play in the third quarter. High kick inside. And Bentley Riggins landed hard. And she's a little slow to get up. She's going to walk off the floor under her own power. I'm sure our trainer, Ann Smallwood, is already in action, and she is. Will now inbound it to Delaney Brooms. I'll check Riggins out on the trainer's table. It's out of our camera view. Wachacha inside, offensive charge called. Boy, Olivia McNabb took a hard fall. That is a brave thing to do when Wachacha is running into the paint. And ball stolen away by Surrey Waddy. Barlow drives, draws the foul. Barlow makes her first, or misses her first, excuse me. Hiwassee Dam taking the fight right to these Lady Knights. It's getting interesting with 4:44 left in the ball game. 3 fouls, by the way, on Olivia McNabb, who will have to sit and gather her bearings on the bench and think about it. 1-2 trip for Claire Barlow. Gives her 5 points tonight. Brinkley Payne is denied decisively by Liz Carpenter. Holy tamale. They're going to call a foul on Carpenter, which I believe that is her second. It is of the night. So plenty to burn if you're Liz Carpenter. Brinkley Payne is at the foul line. And the first one misses. Brinkley not too thrilled with the outcome. Sophomore for Hiwassee Dam. And she'll split the difference. 4-point game. And Williams for 2. Timeout called by David Payne of the Lady Eagles. We'll be right back. Back live, Avery McNabb will inbound it. It's a 2-point Hiwassee Dam lead here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Foul was called. First one of the night on Anna Williams. 5 team fouls on Robbinsville already here in the third quarter. Hiwassee Dam has 1. Brooklyn Hyde makes her first foul shot. Robbinsville trailing by 3. And she goes 2 for 2. Brooms inside to Barlow, and she'll dump it off. Boy, Delaney Brooms has 5 assists here tonight. Good feeds by the guard, senior from Tallulah. Payne inside. It'll be off rebound. Eventually handled by Brooklyn Hyde, over to Sky Taylor. And the steal from Barlow. And a hard shot into the wall. Liz Carpenter went flying, courtesy of Katie McNabb. No foul called. And they're going to call a technical on Lucas Ford. He gave the referees what for after Carpenter went flying. And no whistle sounded. Now, David Payne over here to our right is wanting to sub for his shooter. But you can't do that on technical. You got to wait till after the fact. When already checked in, Brooklyn Hyde will be assigned the task. And she will make her first. Hey, when you got a 12-3 record, that's nothing to sneeze at. These Lady Eagles are talented this year. Robbinsville, 11-2. And they're in a dogfight tonight here on the Gramstar Sports Network. 2-for-2 trip to the line. 4-point ball game. So Lucas Ford will have to park it for the rest of the ball game. Carpenter around Brooklyn Hyde. Here's Payne for 2. Wow, boy, is Hiwassee Dam working it hard here tonight. 6-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Claire Barlow in the paint. And it's off. She'll get her own rebound and she'll draw a foul. Courtesy of Sky Taylor. .3:16 to play. Robbinsville has got to scrap here. They're down by 6. Abby Ware impatiently waiting over here at the scores table to check in. And she will make her first. Will Miss Barlow, junior guard from Tuskegee. Ware in now. Anna Williams back out of the game. 4 of Robbinsville's 5 starters are in there right now as Barlow goes 1 for 2. 2 for 2, excuse me. How about the Lady Brooms leaping into the atmosphere for that steal? That's her second of the night. Waddy 3. It's going to be off the rim. Katie McNabb rebounds it. And Barlow takes a charge, but she didn't get set in time. And boy, oh boy, are the Robbinsville fans giving the referees a piece of their mind here tonight. There's a pretty apt crew on the floor, so I'm a little surprised by the foul count tonight. Nab will make her first. It's a 5-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. And I believe Liz Carpenter might have just got a technical. She said something she shouldn't have said on the block. So Katie McNabb, I believe, will finish her series over here to our right. And then she'll get a chance to shoot 2 more because of the technical. 2 technicals already here in the third quarter against Robbinsville. Tempers flaring, no doubt, here tonight. Seven-point lead. McNabb 3 of 4 from the line that time, including the 2 technicals. And the Lady Eagles will inbound right below us. .251 to play here in the third quarter. Sky Taylor will airmail that one. Brinkley Payne saves it. Hyde floater is going to be off. Hustle by Sky Taylor is going to go for naught. But it was last touched by Surrey Waddy, so that will be an inbound. And how about that off the inbound? 2 more for the Lady Eagles. 9-point lead. 2:27 to play. And that one trickles out of bounds. .214 left here in the quarter. Lady Eagles have opened up a 9-point lead over Robbinsville. Lady Eagles trailed 17-11 after the first quarter. And Anna Williams versus Katie McNabb, advantage Williams on the jump ball. Be inbounded underneath Robbinsville's basket. Waddy will miss the 3. That's a few she's missed outside tonight. She said 2 of them. Libby McNabb rebound all the way down the floor. A little alley-oop action. And can't get the job done. Hyde just hoping the body don't fall on her. Last touched by Robbinsville, according to the officials. Brinkley Payne inbounds to Hyde. And she'll circle back out. Wachacha will steal that one away. That's her second of the night. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist for the big senior center from Old Santila. Barlow driving to the paint, get 2. And Lucas Ford will call a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back. Back live from Robbinsville High School. You're watching GramStarSports.com. Hyde with a good assist to Sky Taylor. Boy, the Eagles just can't miss right now. And it's back to a 9-point advantage with $1:07 left here in the third quarter. Pass blocked, I should say. Now Sky Taylor with the steal. Hyde 3, it's in. 12-point lead for Hiwassee Dam. Oh, I got 3. Ball stolen away by Brinkley Payne. Hyde tries to catch up with it. She does. And boy, she is hit hard by Anna Williams. A little physical foul by Anna Williams. Hyde's all right, it looks like. 27 seconds to go here in the third. I'll actually have to look and see the last time that Robbinsville lost a game to Hiwassee Dam. It had to be when the Kelly Davis and Haley Shope dynasty was still in force in the 2018-19 season. That's the last time Hiwassee Dam has contended for a deep playoff run. We'll check all that as we can. And Hyde obviously a little shaken up. Can't make either one of her foul shots. Rebound by Abby Ware, who has been a pistol off the bench for Robbinsville tonight. 5 rebounds now and 10 points. Williams jumps inside for 2. It'll be off. Rebounded by Delaney Brooms, who'll go to the line now with 10 seconds to play. Brooms only been to the foul line once tonight. She was 0 for 2 on that trip in the first half. And the ball flirts with the goal, ultimately misses. Still to come, boys action. It'll be the 10-3 Robbinsville Black Knights against the 2-11 Hiwassee Dam Eagles. And Brooms bumped by Sky Taylor on the shot, but no harm, no foul. She's got her first point of the night. 6 seconds to play. Taylor basket pass to Payne all the way across. McNabb at the buzzer. It'll be off the front of the rim. Wowie, wow. 62-51. Hiwassee Dam. We've still got a quarter to play on Gramstar Sports. Back live from Robbinsville High School. 62-51. 8 minutes on the clock as we are at the dawn of the fourth quarter. And the westernmost school in North Carolina has an 11-point lead over Robbinsville. That is the Hiwassee Dam Lady Eagles. McNabb gets inside off the rebound. Foul called on Liz Carpenter. And if I've got it right in my book, that's her 4th tonight. And one coming from Olivia McNabb, who just surpassed the 1,000-point total of her career on Tuesday night. And last touched by Carpenter, so it'll be an inbound despite the missed foul shot. for Hiwassee Dam. Scott Taylor plucks it away and gets two more. It's a 15-point Hiwassee Dam lead. Holy cow. Lady Knights have faltered since the middle point of the second quarter. And boy, are the Eagles making them pay. And inside basket will finally get something in Robbinsville's corner for the fourth. Two more from Payne, and the Lady Eagles have surpassed or broken into the 70-point field, of course. Fight between Hyde and Barlow. 6 assists tonight for Delaney Brooms, but Robbinsville is in a 17-point hole right now, and 6.5 minutes left to play. Barlow threes off the side of the rim. Nobody's to stop Wachacha. Wachacha usually a rebound machine. Hiwassee Dam has some height, so they have limited the 6'2 senior. Foul called as Anna Williams tries to wrangle it in. I believe it will be on Brooklyn Hyde. It is not. It's on Sky Taylor. And that's her third of the night. And Barlow out. This crowd in here in the gym has quietened to a hush almost and stunned silence of the proceedings so far. It's a 15-point Hiwassee Dam lead here in the fourth quarter. Anna Williams to Abby Ware. It's in between her legs. Ball control has not been a strong suit tonight for the Lady Knights. Wachacha's putback will result in a foul. That's 4 tonight on Sky Taylor. 4 rebounds for number 44, Aubrey Wachacha. Lucas Ford and Liz Carpenter both issued technicals in the third quarter. So Lucas Ford has to stay on the bench the rest of the game, seated. Oh for 2, but Aubrey Wachacha will go inside. And a foul called on the floor. And it was on Avery McNabb. That's her first of the night. Travel called. 5:42 to play. Brooklyn Hyde for 3. It'll be airmailed. And Robbinsville has it back. Boy, Wachacha got the rebound resoundingly, I might add, and puts it back in. Robbinsville battling down to a 13-point deficit. 4:48 to play. Foul called on Anna Williams. And that one out of bounds, too much to handle. Robbinsville basketball with 4:38 to go. Abby Ware up the floor. Corner three for Waddy, and an all rebound by Wachacha will get the job done. She's come to life here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by David Payne, and we'll take it with him on GramstarSports.com. 4:25 to play here in the ball game. Hiwassee Dam 70, Robbinsville 59. High-scoring game here tonight. How about Sky Taylor inside on miss? Aubrey Wachacha, who came into the quarter with just 2 rebounds, now has 6 alone here in the fourth. Williams in the corner got trapped. Abby Ware there to clean it up. Foul called. Brooklyn Hyde may or may not have smacked the forearm of Miss Ware. We'll let the officials be the determining factor in that. First foul tonight on Brooklyn Hyde. That is improbable, but foul count has not been favorable to Robbinsville throughout the evening. And Robbinsville now down by 10. Abby Ware with 11 points in the ball game. That one is off. And a lane violation called on Hiwassee Dam, so they'll get another chance to make things right. And that one will be off as well. Katie McNabb will pull down the rebound. McNabb, one of the 2 seniors this year on the Hiwassee Dam roster. The other one is Shelby Keister. We have not seen her in the ballgame as of yet. Oh, hard collision between Abby Ware and Olivia McNabb. And Ware's called for her 3rd of the night. Ware with the fresh set of shoelaces. 3:34 to go. Hyde off the inbound. It'll be off the side of the rim, and nobody's going to catch up to that one. It'll be Robbinsville basketball. Lady Knights are still battling. Ware over in the corner. Waddy tries to handle it, can't. Hits the back of the referee with the basketball. And onward we roll with 3:20 to play. No need for the Eagles to do anything too fancy here. They've got a 10-point advantage, 3 minutes to play. Insurance is always good, but why rush it? And that's exactly what they're doing. They're just going to play keep away. McNabb gets her orders to drive in, though. Last second pass to Katie McNabb. And a hard-fought assist for Olivia McNabb, 72-60. I'm sure the Robbinsville Black Knights will be all kinds of fired up coming into tonight's ball game after falling to Swain County on Tuesday. That snapped a 23-game winning streak here at home for Robbinsville with that loss. Four fouls tonight on Brinkley Payne. Ware makes her first. Olivia McNabb rebound. Katie McNabb up the floor. Nobody there to stop Brinkley Payne. Can't get the job done. Foul called inside. Sky Taylor will go to the line now. And looks like they didn't have to change the scoreboard. It was Claire Barlow on her fourth, as it was Brinkley Payne on her fourth just a moment ago. Taylor misses both. Katie McNabb tried a quick act of chicanery, couldn't do it. Brooms rebounds. Up the floor comes Robbinsville. Barlow to Waddy for three. It's in. Timeout call. Robbinsville has cut it to 8 with 2:21 to go. Robbinsville has trimmed it to 8 here in the fourth quarter. 2:21 to go. Do they have enough time? Had a hard time preventing Hiwassee from nailing inside and out tonight. Lady Eagles have went off here on the Grimstar Sports Network. And if you're a fan of the blue, you've had a lot of reasons to cheer here tonight. Brooklyn Hyde, under double team pressure, successful. Barlow gets the steal. Our third of the evening. Waddy three is going to be on the net. Put back by Ware won't be, though. That is in the net for two. 6 point is the spread at the moment. Foul call, Barlow and Payne, and if I'm not mistaken, Claire Barlow just fouled out of the ball game. Hiwassee did defeat Robbinsville. I was trying to look that up, sorry. Did defeat Robbinsville on January the 8th, 2019. I'm looking to see if they have beat them since. Not to my recollection, have they? Where? And now nothing for Brooms, but Liz Carpenter will take care of it. How about that? .120 to play. Robbinsville trails by 4. Boy, what a comeback. Lady Knights have valiantly fought back into this game. 3 fouls now on Delaney Brooms. Hiwassee led by 15 earlier in this quarter. And Brooklyn High trying to add some insurance here late. Harper to rebound. Brooms drives in. Nice look. She'll get it. It's a 3-point ball game. 56 seconds to go. Brooklyn Hyde to Brinkley Payne. Abby Ware steals it away. Have across. Waddy steps out. Thought about the game tying 3. She'll get it from the corner. It's going to be off. Put back by Wachacha. Foul called. And she got the basket. Boy, you want to talk about a fired up senior. How about that expression from Aubrey Wachacha? That got her a double-double. On the same play, 10 rebounds, 10 points now for Wachacha tonight. 36 seconds to go. This could tie it. It is off. Oh, my. And Carpenter had the last fingernail on it. And Williams will come in with 36 seconds to go. Wachacha is going to be off the court. Oh, my. Timeout called by Hiwassee Dam. It'll be a 30-second pause here on Gramstar Sports. 35 seconds to play. Thrilling conclusion coming up here for Hiwassee Dam and Robbinsville in this girls' game. Lady Eagles led by 15 earlier in the quarter. Robbinsville has politely cut it to 1. The Lady Brooms had a couple of fouls to burn, so you got a foul in this situation. There's no doubt about that. Got to get back on offense. And Brinkley Payne misses her first. Oh for 2 trip to the line. Lane violation called on Hiwassee Dam. Robbinsville basketball with 21 seconds to play. Inside, Sky Taylor steals it away. Foul called quickly. The Lady Brooms is going to have to hit the showers. That's 5 on her. Well, you know the Eagles want this, no doubt about it. Sky Taylor will go to the charity stripe with 12 seconds to play. So Claire Barlow and the Lady Brooms have fouled out for Robbinsville. Sky Taylor is at the charity stripe. Misses her first off the back of the goal. This is a clutch moment for Sky Taylor. And, of course, the Hiwassee Dam Eagles. Missed the second. She got the rebound. Another foul called. Liz Carpenter is now going to the bench. That's 5 on her. Oh, my, the bullets are quickly emptying out of the gun here for Robbinsville. Bentley Riggins will have to go relieve the small forward. Taylor getting chance after chance to make it right for Hiwassee Dam. And, of course, the HD girls over here to our left are in prevention mode. Taylor makes her first. 10 seconds to play. That will drop as well. It's a 3-point game. And there's one thing they can do. They're going to try to get to Waddy, I'm sure, over here on the left side. Can't do it. Lucas Ford, with 6.2 to play, will still call a timeout. Well, let's hope the visitors don't do Robbinsville like that, whatever that may be in this situation. It could be a loss. Let's see what Lucas Ford and company have drawn up with 6.2 to go. Waddy in the corner is fouled. And I mean fouled hard. Katie McNabb, I have a gut feeling, just fell right into Robbinsville's trap. Judging from the celebration, now Waddy has a lot of pressure on her, though. She's got to make 3 foul shots to tie the ball game. One missed, and it's all but over. She hits her first. That's a good sign. 2-point ball game. David Payne calls a 60-second timeout to interrupt the proceedings. Stay with us. Waddy's still got 2 to go at the line. She makes them. We're tied. 75-73. What a duke out here tonight in Graham County. And again, we've still got one more to go. Waddy makes her second. That gives her 11 points here tonight. And this is a big moment right here. This is more or less the ball game. That one's off. It's a dog pile, jump ball, Hiwassee Dam possession with 2 seconds to go. And another timeout called by Hiwassee Dam, 2 seconds left. All right, well, defense will be the name of the game right here underneath the Robbinsville basket. We welcome you back to Graham County. Ball game is over. Everyone holding their collective breath, and this one is in the books. Hiwassee Dam has defeated Robbinsville for the first time since 2019. 75-74 is your final score. We'll step aside for 10 minutes, and we'll come back with the Varsity Boys introductions right here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
All right, well, it's time for our nightcap featuring the Hiwassee Dam Eagles and the Robbinsville Rat Knights. Starters for the visitors with Hiwassee Dam, number 3, Adrian Bennett. Number 11, Kyle Taylor. Number 22, Dustin Headley. Number 30, Larry Davis. And number 31, Jonah Hippie. And now, introducing the final for
Fans here in the gym still trying to figure out and process what we just saw. Fans, we're back live from Graham County. Kevin Hensley, Audrey Colvin, and Fayla Welch somewhere on the floor with tonight's coverage of Robbinsville Hiwassee Dam basketball action. You're finding it right here on the Graham Star Sports Network. The Lady Eagles shocked the world here tonight. Of course, maybe not to them. 13-3 now is their record. Robbinsville drops to 11-3. 76-75 victory for the Lady Eagles. And now taking center stage is going to be our boys matchup. Don't forget, fans, tomorrow night we'll be here with conference action. We return to it here on Graham Star Sports against Cherokee. Tip back in by Bryce Adams will get the job done. We're underway. We do have stat leaders crunched from the ball game that just preceded us. We will talk more about that in just a moment. A lot of high scores in the game on both teams. 7:14 left here in the first quarter. Travel called on Hiwassee Dam. Aiden Bennett, sophomore shooting guard. Head coach is Mark Raper. He has been over this boys program for quite some time at Hiwassee Dam. Darian Ledbetter flies into the paint. And a foul called on the floor, I believe, on Mr. Bennett. It will be. That's his first of the night. And Adams tried to kick it out, couldn't do so. Kyle Taylor plucks it away. Dawson Headley will run up the floor. Jonah Hamby to Aiden Bennett. And I can say definitively here tonight, that is in fact Jonah Hamby on the floor. There's a few people in the world who get that joke. He'll shoot a three. It'll be off the back of the rim. Dane Knott with the rebound. Bryce Adams thought about a three, changed his mind. Not basket pass to Kenyon Swimmer. It'll be off the rim, rebounded by Headley. And took right back by Carpenter, but can't get the shot there either. Pace is quick here in the early going. Kick over to Kyle Taylor, unguarded. Dane Knott denies the pass. And a high heave in. Aiden Bennett's got it. He'll drive into the paint. He'll put up a shot. It will miss. Dane Knott rebound. A lot of white jerseys. Seems like Hiwassee Dam's more eager to get back on defense than second chance shooting here. Swimmer off of Ledbetter's pass off the side of the rim. Bennett rebounds it. Swimmer breaks it up. And wrangle it under control. Jonah Hamby's got it. And number 30, Clay Davis. Senior for Hiwassee Dam will cough it up out of bounds. Robbinsville and Hiwassee Dam actually met in the boys' postseason bracket a few years ago. Dane Knott with a tray. It's 5-0. Assist Darian Ledbetter, or as you may know him from the Graham Star, because all of you have bought a Graham Star, right? Come on, of course you have. He is our Graham Star and Farm Bureau Athlete of the Week. And it's plays like that to make him as such. Steal and bucket, 7-0. And a shot on the other end by Hamby will get Hiwassee Dam in the books. It's 7-3. Ledbetter puts it up. Can't find it. Interference to our crowd, Mike. Sorry about that. Bryce Adams will steal the ball away. Last second dish to Swimmer. Will get the job done. And the ball will trickle out of bounds. Timeout called. It is 9-3 with 3:45 to play here in the first quarter. Welcome back here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Another long-range shot. That one from Clay Davis makes it 9-6. So the Eagles living outside here in the early going. Swimmer scans his options. Not for three. Drains it. Oh, baby. 2 threes already in this quarter for Dane Knott, sophomore point guard for Robbinsville. Aiden Bennett will jog over right in front of the scorer's table. Inbound it. That's Braden Ledford trying to handle the ball. And he dumps it off to Bennett. Him and Swimmer in a tight one-on-one situation. Hamby thought about it. Got bumped out of the paint, or out of the arc, I should say, by Bryce Adams. He'll dispose of it. Dawson Headley has it now. And on the circle around, foul called. It's going to be on Mr. Swimmer. While we got your attention, fans, Abby Ware had 14 points to lead Robbinsville in that girls' loss that we just saw play out. She also had 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist. Liz Carpenter, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Aubrey Wachacha with 12 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, an assist, and a block. And we'll tell you your top 3 point leaders for Hiwassee Dam, who led the scoreboard tonight. Robbinsville kept pace best it could and actually cut it down from a 15-point deficit to get it within 1 at the end. Valiant effort. Headley missed it. Automatic jump ball called. Good call by Dusty Snyder. Keep tempers cooled off on the floor. Bennett, will inbound it. Bennett tried it, and he took a little too many steps for the referee's pleasure. 2:20 to play here in the opening stanza. Brooklyn Hyde led Hiwassee Dam with 23 points tonight. Olivia McNabb had 16. Katie McNabb had 15. Just an overall great showing tonight from Hiwassee Dam. Put back by Carpenter will get the job done for 2. I'll get him in the scorebook. 2 rebounds for the senior small forward. Adams tries to steal it away. Carpenter will steal it away. Circles back around. He'll just go for 2. He's fouled as he shoots it. Carpenter goes to the line. 14-6 with $1:45 to play here in the first quarter. This one flying by. Well, we thought it was a shooting foul. I guess not. Okay. Onward we play in that case. My apologies. Day Knott gets the inbounds. Screen set by Carpenter. Good work. 2 from Knott. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Bennett. He's flying up the floor. Quinn Jumper hot on his trail and loses him in the paint, but the shot misses. Put back by Ledford, however, will not. First shot from inside tonight for Hiwassee Dam. Ledbetter to Carpenter. Basket pass to Bryce Adams. Carpenter gets it stripped away. Ledford's got it. Clay Davis across the horn. And out of the corner for 3, it's Kyle Taylor. Eagles are lingering here in the first quarter. 56 seconds to play. Robbinsville boys are 10-3 this year. Hiwassee Dam is 2-11 coming into tonight's game. Foul called. Boy, Adams had to penetrate about 4 players to get to the goal there, and somebody fouled him along the way. It was, in fact, Aiden Bennett. Cherokee in town tomorrow night, Murphy on Tuesday. And then Robbinsville will play 5 of its last 6 games of the regular season on the road. From that point on, the only home game is a rescheduled affair from January 12th. It'll now be played here on Wednesday, February the 7th. Senior night against Blue Ridge School. Conference tournament this year being held at Cherokee. Adams splits the difference inside, makes it 15-11. Eagles with good ball movement. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Hiwassee Dam. That negates Dawson Headley's pump shot. 18 seconds to play in the first quarter. Eight seconds to go. Adams drive, whistle blows, foul called. It's going to be on Mr. Ledford. That'll be his first one of the night. And Hiwassee Dam's already racked up enough fouls to send Bryce Adams to the line here in the latter moments of the opening quarter. And we're unable to get a screenshot of the front page of the Graham Star this week, but you'll want to grab a copy. Talking with one of our school board members over here to my right about the commissioner meeting Tuesday. That's why we weren't here for Swain County, by the way. We can only do so much as one human, I suppose. Rebound by Adams. Put back at the buzzer by Shopey. Will be good. How about that? Nathaniel Shope will make it 17-11. The same point spread that we had at the end of the first quarter of the girls' game. Back in just a moment. Second quarter dawns upon us as we welcome you back to Robbinsville High School on GramStarSports.com. Black Knights leading the Eagles 17-11. Drive in, nicely done by Ledbetter. Give the assist to Adams. And second quarter underway now. Good start for Robbinsville. Three-point shot, nothing doing, rebounded. Actually went out of bounds, excuse me. And the Eagles will slowly, methodically work their way at the floor. Clay Davis gets it across to Kyle Taylor, almost a 10-second violation, but he was able to escape unscathed, if you'll have it. Headley, corner three, nothing doing. Rebound by Ledford will work. It drops. I stand corrected. I said Hiwassee Dam was 2-11. They are 3-11 at the moment. My apologies. Schedule we saw said 2-11. They must have updated a score earlier today. Three-point play is unsuccessful. And ball plucked away by the Eagles. Davis three, not going to get it. Kyle Taylor kicks it out to Headley. And two inside for Jonah Hamby. And that will drain in as well. Knott's on fire tonight. Nice trying to get into a press here. Quinn Jumper with a steal. Ledbetter tried it. Ends up with a foul called upon him. Mr. Ledford. Excuse me, Kyle Taylor, I beg your pardon, with the foul. And Ledbetter will go to the line. First foul of the ball game on Jonah Hamby. Comes with 6 minutes exactly left here in the first half. Ledbetter makes his first. Knott and Adams out in the game. Swimmer and Carpenter. And it's 2 for 2 at the line for Darian Ledbetter. 2 in response. Can be again. When jumper circles in, puts up a floater, looked good from our vantage point. Nathaniel Shope rebound will draw a foul. Shope will miss his first. One for 2 at the line goes Mr. Shope. .5:14 left in the first half. Eagles all about ball movement at the moment. Braden Ledford on the right side of the arc will hand it off to Headley. He'll drive in, and he'll be called for a travel. Timeout called by Hiwassee coach Mark Raper. We'll be right back. Robbinsville leads by 8. We are at the 5:03 mark of the second quarter, and we're at Robbinsville High School live on GramStarSports.com. We started this venture amidst the height of the COVID pandemic, and it's been our privilege to bring you Knights Athletics for the past 2 years, here on GramStarSports.com. Good passes. Jumper threes, not going to get the job done. Rebounded by Jonah Hamby. Braden Ledford will drive up the floor. Davis into the corner. Aiden Bennett was camping out, and he got a three-pointer out of it. Carpenter tries to handle it inside. He'll drop it off. Good work. Good pass. And ball went out of bounds for Hiwassee. Last touched by the Eagles. Check us out on YouTube, fans. The Gramstar YouTube page also has archives from the past 3.5 years. We began live streaming community events and governmental meetings, of course, during the pandemic as a service to all of you, and we've kept it going in the interest of fair government transparency, too, on Kenyon Swimmer. Has trouble. Bennett will wrangle it in before it goes across half court. And Bennett was napping. Swimmer makes him pay. Oh, my. Bennett had his back turned to the ball. That's just a mental lapse on the part of the sophomore. Three-point shot will be negated. Offensive foul called on Clay Davis. Oh, my. Swimmer trapped in the very corner of the court. Loses it. He actually tapped his foot out of bounds, too, in the process. So the shot will count. 2:26 to go. Davis 3 off the rim. Bryce Adams will just politely jog over and grab it as it goes out of bounds. No defensive pressure. No need to kill yourself to keep the ball in play. Boy, offense has been no problem for either side tonight, whether it's the girls' game or the boys. Bryce Adams with 2. Foul called. It will be on Dane Knott. That's his third already. Holy tamale. Not realize that. And now I believe it'll be Bryce Adams. No, it's Mr. Kenyon Swimmer charged on that foul. 2 tonight on Mr. Swimmer. Davis off the inbound will find success. Jump ball between their own team. They finally get it cleared up. Ball's loose. Carpenter steals it away. High feed. And Emily Ware, the head cross-country coach here at Robbinsville, just about got her head took off. I'm being told she's okay. Mad fight down the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. .109 left here in the first half. Swimmer will fly up the floor. Isaiah Brown tried a 2 and airmailed it. Clay Davis, I beg your pardon, with the rebound. Missed the easy peasy layup. Isaiah Brown gets the rebound. Hiwassee Dam fans wanted a foul called. Davis was already in the air by the time Brown bumped him. Kyle Taylor on the rebound. .25 seconds left in the half. We want to remind you, fans, that you can still get in on the action of helping us what we do. Of course, we are still taking sponsorship packages, weekly and monthly ones available. I wouldn't recommend buying the yearly one at this point. We're about 5 months away from the end of the sports season. Weekly and monthly sponsorship packages still available. Our year-long sponsors are Blevins Electric and Cherokee Realty. We want to thank them for staying with us throughout the entire year. Loving Contracting, Coy Adams Timber Company, has helped us with our broadcast since we began this venture. Papa's Pizza to Go, State Farm Insurance, Farm Bureau as well. All part of the Gramstar Sports Network team. 15 seconds left in the first half. Bryce Adams creeps up the floor. He finds Carpenter open in the corner for 3. It'll be off. It will be white ball. Dusty Snyder called some kind of a violation. He just kept saying that word over and over. I'm still a little unclear as to what the problem was. 6 seconds to play over here in the corner. Aiden Bennett gets the steal. How about Roman Jones? Oh, my. Oh. Well, from our vantage point, it looked pretty good. Oh, well. Halftime is upon us, 33-25 in favor of Robbinsville. Back live from Robbinsville High School. We're about a minute and 10 seconds away from the resumption of play. White Knights leading 33-25 at the pause. Dane Knott was your point leader. 9 points tonight for Mr. Knott and 2 rebounds. Also on the spread, Darian Ledbetter, Kenyon Swimmer, 6 points each. Bryce Adams, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. One more half of basketball to go, fans. Glad you're with us tonight here on GramStarSports.com. As we mentioned earlier, Philo Welch is taking some pristine shots on the floor of your favorite athletes on both sides tonight, as a matter of fact. Trying to help out our friends Cherokee Scout with some coverage. But what we're doing now for Gramstar Sports, our next chapter, of course, selling photos that we take at these sporting events, $249 each. If you want to visit our website, it is geosnapshot.com. That is geosnapshot.com/Gramstar Sports. Foul called on Bryce Adams. That'll be his first of the night, and probably enough. So it looks like the Robbinsville Black Knights are going to be hosting Mountain Island Charter in the first round of the state dual team wrestling tournament this Saturday. 2 for Kenyon Swimmer inside. Mitchell and Cherryville will be the other matchup hosted, of course, in the dual team bracket. First and second round matchups, they hold 2 rounds together. Second round will be on January the 31st. That'll be on Wednesday. That'll be your third and fourth round matchup. State championship will be next Saturday at the Greensboro Coliseum Fieldhouse. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mr. Knott. 6:48 left here in the third quarter. As we had over 2,500 viewers of this middle school tournament we broadcast for the past 2 weeks. And we're going to step aside while we think about our viewers tonight here on Gramstar Sports. Well, the pause is over as quickly as it began, fans. It'll be an inbound for Dawson Headley on the left corner of the court next to their goal. For the Eagles, ball stolen away on the inbound by Darian Ledbetter. Donovan Carpenter handling ball control duty at the moment. Almost coughs it up. Ledbetter saved it, drives inside, gets the basket. That gives Ledbetter 8 on the night. Foul called on Bryce Adams. I may or may not have heard a very familiar voice out of the stand yelling at the official over that, but nonetheless, we'll press on. Adams made it to the first half squeaky clean and has committed 2 here in the first minute and 36 seconds of the half. Clay Davis pump shot for 2 will get the job done. Eagles still trail by 10 though. Three-pointer, no dice. And rebound by Kyle Taylor. Feed up the floor. Ledford waits for 2 Robbinsville players to float by. Can't get the job done. Taylor's cleanup job, however, will do it. How about 3 for Donovan Carpenter? Touches the top of the goal. Nobody calls it. Bennett on the run. Basket pass to Ledford. Denied by Donovan Carpenter, and a foul is going to be called on him as a result. Ledford makes his first. That's first foul of the night, by the way, on Donovan Carpenter. And that's all. Actually, he'll get both of those. Excuse me. 1 and 2 at the line he goes. And put back by Adams. That'll work. And he draws the foul. It's going to be on Aiden Bennett. And the three-point play is good. And fight galore, jump ball be called. Robbinsville holding on to a 10-point lead. Scoreboard's lagging a little bit, folks. Sorry about that. 4:55 left here in the third. Swimmer fires and is successful. Another assist for Ledbetter. That's 3 for him tonight. Swimmer has 10 points. Donovan Carpenter steals it away. Ledbetter will save it from going out of bounds. They nod inside to Carpenter. He'll turn, fire. And the feed over to Bryce Adams, no good. Headley tries to save it. He'll give it to Ledbetter instead. Ledbetter will miss the layup. Rebound by Jonah Hamby. Pace has quickened here on the Gramstar Sports Network. 2 for Headley. Still a 10-point lead, though, for Robbinsville. Make that a 13-point lead. How about Swimmer out of the corner? And almost stolen away again. Not held on to it for a brief moment in time. That one hits the top of the goal. And it will be out of bounds. Robbinsville basketball. 3:22 left here. In the third quarter. Bryce Adams gets a little theme music for that two-pointer. How about that? 15-point lead. Ten-second backcourt violation called on Clay Davis. Turns it over. Adams inside will draw the foul. But he won't make the basket. 2 chances coming on the shooting attempt. And it was on Braden Ledford. That is numero trace for him here tonight. Adams is pretty clutch when he goes to the charity stripe. We've seen that a lot this year. Makes his first. And he'll make his second. How about that? Robbinsville's opened up a 17-point lead over the Eagles. Bennett tries to wrangle it in. Can't do it. Let Bennett rebound. Adams drive. Trying to last second dish to Swimmer. And the Eagles interrupted the proceedings. Headley will drive coast to coast though and get the job done. Carpenter jumper off. Swimmer rebound in. Wow, Swimmer with 15 points here tonight. Adams rebound. They not will carry it up the floor. Good pass to Donnie Carpenter. Foul called. 1:47 left in the third. Let's see who they're going to charge it to. It will be Mr. Headley. That's his third of the ball game. First one misses. Second one also off. Rare 0 for 2 trip for Donovan Carpenter to the foul line. Ball stolen away eventually by Bryce Adams. Almost gets it. Putback no good. Putback number 2 is. Another steal this time for Donovan Carpenter. Blocked at the line by Kyle Taylor. Nathaniel Shope will check into the game. Donovan Carpenter gets a breather. Swimmer now up to 17 points tonight. Bryce Adams with 12. One minute to go. And that one flung out of bounds recklessly. Bennett trying to get to Hamby, but that was a dangerous pass as it was. Headley will take care of Mr. Bennett, get him on the bench for a breather. Swimmer drives. He rolls off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound, and that one misses, but he'll draw a foul. 4 rebounds tonight for Kenyon Swimmer. And the foul will go against the Eagles. That's 4 tonight on Braden Ledford. 2 chances now for Swimmer. First one is nothing but net. Robbinsville's opened up a 20-point lead. The Black Knights have scored 21 in this quarter. The Eagles have scored 9. He scored at home. 2 for 2. Goes Swimmer. Headley to Shope. Shope battling for it. Can't get it. Headley gets it, but he gets it out of bounds. 24 seconds left in the third. Beautiful shot put up by Ledbetter is going to come up empty. Shope's rebound won't. 5 seconds to play. Eagles are not going to get anything done here before the buzzer. Try as they may. 57-34 Robbinsville as we go into the fourth. Back live from Robbinsville High as we enter the fourth quarter of our nightcap between Robbinsville and Hiwassee Dam. 57-34 Black Knights after a 24-9 quarter for the home team. Bennett long three, won't get the job done. Nathaniel Shope gets the rebound. Swimmer tries to find his way inside. Eventually does. That doesn't like his look. He'll give it to Ledbetter on the outside. Back to Swimmer. Shope back to Swimmer. And a foul will be called. Offensive charge on Mr. Swimmer. That's his third foul of the ball game. And a walk will be called. That will end the drive for the Eagles. One of the most fascinating things I learned in my time at the Cherokee Scout is that Hiwassee Dam at one time had a football team and actually fielded it for 3 years at the junior varsity level. Headley got a fingertip on Quinn Jumper's inbound but couldn't interrupt it enough. Ledbetter kicks it out. Adams thought about a three, drives inside for the short two, and he's got it. Ball thrown away. Nathaniel Shope with a steal. Adams with two more. Well, it started out as a competitive ball game, and Robbinsville has trampled that into the ground. Swimmer. Steal. Adams will drop it off. They want a dunk. Adams wasn't going to give it to him. Timeout called by Mark Raper and the Hiwassee Dam Eagles. Exactly 6.5 minutes left before this one is in the books. Robbinsville up by 29 at the moment. Math teacher Crystal White over here to my right has to love my mental math skills. It's better in Common Core math, just saying. I've seen it. It's terrifying. Eagles are trying to find anything they can do here at this juncture. Game well out of reach. This is where you go deep in the playbook against live action and just see what happens. And that time it was a throw out of bounds. There's a lot of JV players on that bench that I'm sure will be subbing in here very shortly. For Robbinsville, some new faces here in the fourth quarter. How about jumper for three? It's off the front of the rim. Nathaniel Shope rebound and assist. Darian Ledbetter's three. Oh, baby. A lot of squeaking shoes echoing out here in the gymnasium. It's a little quiet in here. We approached 9 o'clock. Audrey Colvin's bedtime, I'm sure. 2 points for the Eagles. Three for Swimmer. He'll be off. Rebounded. And a fast break by Kyle Taylor. He'll dish it off to Dawson Headley. He'll get an empty attempt. Nathaniel Shope rebound will go out of bounds, broken up by Braden Ledford. And here comes some fresh bodies. Trey Lambert Isaiah Brown, who's been in the game tonight, as has Dane Knott. Big Bad Logan Calloway has also checked in. Robbinsville leads by 30. It's Robbinsville's basketball. They have forgotten that, I believe. Jay Beasley, instead of the infraction, is going to call a 30-second timeout to get his boys on track. Bearings about us. We're back live. Dane Knott will take the inbound from Trey Lambert. And onward we roll with 4:24 to play. I'd say your starters are probably in the books for the night. Roman Jones also in the game. He's got one steal, happened right before halftime. Keeping track at home. Headley will jog over right underneath us. And Kyle Taylor will run the play. Taylor is senior point guard for the Eagles. Headley's pass inside to Isaiah Crisp, who's in the game now. First time tonight. I'm going to say Headley traveled. They will not give him the three. Knott will bring it up the floor. Knott thought about a tray. He changed his mind. Inside feed to Isaiah Brown. Headley blocked it, but he got called for a foul in the process. I believe that's 5 on Dawson Headley. It is. Or I'm sorry, on beg your pardon, that is Braden Ledford. Get charged with that one. Isaiah Brown will get a chance at 2 foul shots here. And his first one will be off the back of the rim. Second one will also be off the rim. Rebounded by number 32 for Hiwassee, who I do not have on my roster, so I deeply apologize, fans. I'll be one of the JV players that we saw in our opener tonight. Brown rebounds. Callaway at the top of the arc. It's nothing but net. Oh, wow-wee. And the assist to Trey Lambert. I got the crowd back alive and on their feet. As we mentioned, tomorrow night, Cherokee. Tuesday, Murphy. And February 7th, against Blue Ridge School. That's your last home games of the regular season for Robbinsville. Not 3, won't get it. Good rebound by Isaiah Brown. Foul call, a push from behind by Kyle Taylor on Trey Lambert. 2:23 to go. Taylor's out. That's 5 on him. He'll be done for the night. Oh, I stand corrected. They hadn't updated the scoreboard. My apologies. That's only his first. How in the world? Okie dokie. We'll take their word for it. Headley's going to hit the bench. Also don't have this number 20 on my roster that just came in either. Apologies once again. Lambert's 3 will be off. Nathan Frederick, who went berserk in the JV boys game on Tuesday. 30 points for the freshman sensation. He is in there now as number 32 in your program. Isaac Collins also on the floor. Brandon Lovin Almost lost his reading glasses. He's all right, I believe. Brandon does so much to help support this athletic program here at Robbinsville as well, and this community for that matter. Callaway rebound. Lambert three is in. Yes, sir. Well, Lambert gets in the scorebook. How about that? Robbinsville has doubled its lead over Hiwassee Dam. It's 72-36. Holy cow. Isaac Collins rebounds it. And it's last touched by Robbinsville's Isaac Collins. Crystal White giving a three-time state wrestling champion a pretty mean look over here to my left. That doesn't intimidate you at all, though, does it? Nah, I didn't think so. Isaiah Brown rebound. Trey Lambert with a layup. Nicely done. Lambert with 5 points in relief. 5 rebounds for Isaiah Brown here tonight. Brown blocked it. Collins stole it. Five rebounds and a block for Isaiah Brown in this ball game. Frederick inside for two. It's nothing but net. Two off the inbound. Nothing wrong with that. Ball stolen away by Frederick. Lambert again. 7 points tonight. Robbinsville threatening to break the 80-point threshold here in the closing seconds of this ball game. One more outburst like that, they'll do it. Taylor three. It's good. Academic at this point, but Isaac Collins, I believe, and Isaiah Brown, too, are the only ones on the floor that haven't scored in this game. Callaway three off the side of the rim. This one's over, fans. Buzzer will sound. 78 for Robbinsville, 39 for Hiwassee Dam. We'll be back in just a few minutes, fans, to recap the boys' matchup with our top 3 stat leaders here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, the gym is almost empty, but we're back with you for one final moment here on the Gramstar Sports Network tonight. Again, your final boys' score is going to be 78-39 Robbinsville. The leading scorer was Mr. Swimmer, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Bryce Adams had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Darian Ledbetter with 11 points, 4 steals, and 3 assists. We'll be back tomorrow night, 6:30-ish. Heavy on the ish here on the Gramstar Sports Network, as we have not one but 2 JV games before the varsity matchups go live. So if we're not live exactly at 6:30 on the dot, don't panic. We'll be live. For Fayla Welch, Audrey Colvin, who is taking a 5-year-old kid out of here for bedtime, I'm Kevin Hensley, wishing all of you a very great rest of your Thursday evening. Three. It's in. She is on fire right now on the Gramstar Sports Network.